Alright, this is my Golden Tee 2005 complete with the 29 course pack. With the CRT monitor, there were some questions on dimensions. Its widest point as it sits, it is 42 inches, or excuse me, not 42, 43 inches. There were some questions about whether or not these were removable. So you can latch that down from the inside so that you can't do that on its own. But if you remove this piece here, it is 42 inches wide. There is a JAMA harness in there, so these can be disconnected. If you're still struggling on space, I do not know for sure, but I believe in looking at this, this piece here can be disconnected. If you look at the way this is put together, it's screwed in, and there's just a whole lot of screws holding that together. The only thing that looks nailed in that I can see is this piece here, whoops, this piece here, and this piece here, and yeah, that's definitely nailed in here. So that may or may not be removable. I think it is from the looks of it, but I cannot guarantee that. But were you able to remove this piece and reattach it, the total dimensions, thickness of this guy would be 40 inches, which is probably too big for your basement step. That's worth a shot. I'm probably going to be unloading this particular model and unit pretty soon. I'm looking at a 3-for-1 trade on one of my things, and if I do that, then I would need space for 2 pins over here. This particular unit, I paid $800 for. Well, I didn't pay $800 for. I got an equivalent of $800 in trade value out of it. I would ask $600 on that. But it's there. This machine works like you would think it would. The topper is all intact. If you're worried about this, this is simply on a hinge. This comes out, no issues. I was going to make a MAME out of this, but decided not to. The only 2 things that are less than perfect on this as far as I'm concerned, I added an external volume knob right here. If you have the volume on, sometimes you can hear a little crackling noise coming out of it just from the speakers when you're not playing it. And I just added that so I didn't have to listen to it. But this little volume knob here is completely optional and is literally just run with speaker wires right there. So if you decided you didn't want that volume knob, you could just go like that and close it. The monitor on this came out as something else before I got it. It doesn't have like the degauss thing that comes on when you power it on like some do. I personally am leaving this little magnet on that screw there to get rid of that little bit of purple on the bottom that I just can't seem to get rid of. But this is my only arcade. I'm not a super expert on degaussing or any of that. So, you know, you do the thing with the magnet and move it around, or at least it's what they show on YouTube, and I couldn't get it to be perfect, but it's pretty close like that. But there you go. There's your dimensions. Probably won't work for you, but worth a shot.